This week's videos are sponsored by Rocket Money, a personal finance app that I've been using for about a year and a half now before we ever partnered up with them. After the reaction, I'll tell you why I love them so much and what they are. On to the video, Reject Nation.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, I am so excited. I have heard from so many people and just many in the general audience that the best film of 2023 was Godzilla -1. I guess we are going to find out today. But I gotta introduce my brother from another mother, Jonizio. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm ready to watch Godzilla do some math. Excited.
That was clever. I like that. That was good. Yes, I'm excited to see him do some math too. I'm just so pumped. You guys let us know, is this your favorite Godzilla film, whether it be, the Japanese or the American, just in its iterations? Is this your favorite? Do all the YouTube stuff that you need to do. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notification, ring that bell. As Tara would say, I'm not even going to attempt to do it as amazingly as she would do it, but please do that so that way you are notified whenever we drop videos like these. Special thanks to Prepper for all the hard work that they do editing down these highlights. It is a task. You know me, I go on tangents, so just that in itself is a very major task. So again, much appreciated what they do over there. Also, full-length reaction watch-along where you sync up with your own copy. You get to watch Godzilla do the whole math equations.
Hang out with us together and watch
the whole time with us. It's a fun time over there. It's where we call you super sexy. Patreon.com/TheRealRejects. Do it. It helps support us. We appreciate you if you do that. And Jonizio, are you ready to watch Godzilla tear shit apart and do math at the same time?
Absolutely.
All right. Godzilla -1, commence. Woo. Damn. It's amazing how one camera shot you can feel a scope.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the perspective, locking it off right on this little bomb bay right here. You look shook.
That's me every time the plane lands.
Odo Island, final days of World War II. What's your story?
敷島少尉ですよね。筑波海軍航空隊の整備分隊にいた立花です。
立花さん、もちろんです。
Okay.
相変わらず腕は確かのようだ。
模擬空戦の成績がいくら良くても。
Woof.
機体の故障で少しだけ猶予ができた。
Yeah, be grateful you're still here.
実はいくら確認しても。
何が言いたいんです？
Call me a liar.
Did he abandon the warfield or something?
Or maybe experience some weird interference, something unexplainable, hitherto unknown by man.
あんたみたいなのがいたって。
Huh.
死んでこいなんて命令、律儀に守ったってこの戦。
Yeah.
That's a fair point. Uh-oh.
What are those?
Oh. I've never heard an actual air raid siren in life, but it sounds horrifying.
米軍の新兵器か。
Whoa. Metaphorically speaking, yes, a new Yankee weapon.
Whoa!
Damn! Whoa!
Damn!
Wow!
なんだこいつは。ゴジラってやつじゃ。島のやつがそう言ってたんだ。今日みたいに深海魚が浮いた日は。
Dang.
Woo! Oh, it looks beautiful.
We're screwed.
That's an understatement.
Nah.
何なんですかあいつ。
我々の分
It's
か
an Academy Award winner.
あそこに行って20ミリを撃てますか。あれを撃てるのはあなただけだ。
Dang.
手割りに出ましたらまずいことになりませんか。
You got a point.
20ミリを食らって生きていられる生物なんていません。
Time to test that theory.
Jeez. That is massive.
Great.
That's gonna make so much noise.
Nah, dude, he's gonna kill Godzilla. Oh.
And you thought he was shaking when he landed.
Oh, my man's got PTSD. Its vision is based on movement?
Dude, he hasn't attacked so far. Just don't do anything.
Oh,
Or
whoa.
fire and be stupid.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Ooh!
Oh, my God. Wow, I just flung him that way. Holy shit. Whoa.
Sorry, they're not getting the Hank Azaria treatment.
Ooh. Wowie. Wowie. Ooh, poor guy. Oh! Jeez, it's just flinging these guys all over the place. Oh.
Didn't that have a torp? Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Ah. Oh, nice POV. Well done.
Great POV, transition, fade to black. Awesome.
It was all a dream.
I know the budget wasn't too big on this too, and that's already so well done.
And very conscientious, at least thus far, the way they're shooting Godzilla and like the way they're using the scope. Like sometimes it's just a foot in frame and that's all you need. Like,
good,
yeah.
very, very astute and good point, my friend. Yeah, because when you're showing the foot in frame, I mean, you're saving on the budget right there, and you're, wow, yeah. Hope he's not going to feel responsible for this. There's nothing you could have done.
Oh. Oh, man.
Dude, that happened because you guys did shoot.
Yeah, right? Whoa.
That really set the tone.
God.
Oof.
Wow.
もう一3回
太田の姉さん
だどこに行ったんじゃ違うのかい
Ah.
平気な顔して帰ってきたのかあんたらさえしっかりしてれば
Oh, no.
私も死なずに済んだんだ
It's all about honor, John.
If you'd only done your job.
Damn, this poor guy. Everyone's blaming him.
うちの親はどうなったか知りませんか
Ouch.
みんな死んださこの辺りはぐるっと火に囲まれたんだ
Take a look around. Just the attention to detail, the production design.
Oh, yeah. No green screens here.
生きて帰ってこいってそう言いましたよね
Come back alive. Mission accomplished. Oh no. Oh.
Oh,
Is that a
what's
is that a baby?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
You're the Mandalorian now.
Oh, come on. You can't just leave the baby there.
Yeah, man. Make yourself a makeshift Bjorn or something.
お兄さん
Whoa!
やっとですか
あんな場所に居座ってたら迎えに行けるわけないでしょ
ずっと見張っていたんですか
いつ動くかってしびれ切らしたよ
Yeah, hurry up and go quicker next time.
Yeah, man. Get with the program.
なんでこの子置き去りにしなかったの
She's too adorable to abandon.
あんなところに置いていけるわけないでしょついてこないでください
こんなとこほっといたら私もこの子も死んでしまいます
It's like everyone's guilt tripping me in all different kinds of ways.
じゃあその子は
どうでもいいでしょ
よかないです
Yeah, what is this child's lineage?
空襲の時頼まれたの死にかけたこの子のお母さんに
そのことは縁もゆかりも
You owe this child nothing.
だったら何
バカなんですか
Runs deeper than blood, bro.
で太平楽できる身分じゃないでしょ
お兄さんだってほっとけなかったでしょ
That's fair.
名前は
His? I thought it was
君の名前です
where's your name tag?
のりこ
なんでそんななりしてるんですか
パンパンにでもなれ
え
ご両親
空襲で
お兄さんも私と同じね
Orphans. Well, we should get married now.
Adopt the kid. We'll start a family.
おいちょっと
I mean, the whole place is a wreck, you know.
Yeah.
Is it really worth being territorial now?
おいあれ何さ
Morning glory.
保険じゃないよ あんたが拾ってきた親子だよ。あんなん拾ってきてあんた何様のつもりだい。
Yeah.
勝手に居ついてしまったんですよ。
追い出さないなら拾ったも同然なの。
Racking up them karma points.
偽善しゃぶってさ。やだやだ。面倒はごめんだよ。
God, man, they're never gonna let this guy live that down.
死はちゃんと出てんのかい。
あれは母親じゃなくてです。
どういうことだい。
Say what?
Oh,
I'm gonna make a little makeshift family here. Found
this.
family.
taking a little solace in this right now.
育てられもしない子を拾ってくるなんて。一体どういう了見だい。
すみません。
Oh,
I'll trade you.
あんたたちが食べんじゃないよ。大人は何食べたって生きていけんだからさ。
it's for the baby.
時の白米がさ、迷惑だよ本当に。
Damn. I was gonna say, what's that worth?
All right.
And then some.
お仕事ありました？
ありましたけどね。
どうしたの？
金も悪くないんです。支度金だけで。
Okay.
お前だって運んだお米全部取られちゃったじゃない。
わけが違うんです。
何がどう違う？
他ならぬ福音省のお墨。
I'm a courtesan now.
米軍も帝国海軍も手当たり次第嫌いをまいたでしょう。それを掃除する仕事です。
When you're desperate, you'll take whatever you can get.
保証はないってことですかね。
And there's
何言ってるんですか？やっとの思いで生きて帰ってきたんでしょ？
where's
ないで。
radiation, right?
まじゃ3人とも飢え死にです。秋子だってこのままじゃ。
Yeah.
金さえあればアメリカ製の粉ミルクだって何だって買えるんです。
Damn.
死んだらダメです。
Oh.
危険なだけで死ぬと決まったわけじゃない。実子冷静の特攻とは違うんです。
I was gonna say it's an interesting flip on all the conversations you've had up till this point.
We know that the passage of time has been a year, so I'm sure they've got a bond now.
I'm just saying, like, everyone's been dogging him for not going toward the danger, and now it's like, don't go toward the danger.
今度来る鉄砲撃ちってのは
敷島です。
船には
戦闘機乗りでしたので。
こいつ使い物になるのか。
がっかりしましたか。船がこんなんで。
Nah.
米軍と帝国海軍は日本の沿岸に合わせて約6、その中でも厄介なのが米軍の直式機雷です。金属でできた船が近くを通るだけで反応して爆発するんです。
It sounds like something we would do.
Yeah, now that makes sense.
野田です。戦時は海軍交渉で兵器の開発に携わっていました。秋津艇長と水島君。
こいつは小僧、そっちは学者でいい。
Where's Marty?
嫌いってのはな、こう風船みたいに海底から立ち上がってるんだから。
Great shot.
の船に渡したケーブルにカッターをつけて機雷のワイヤーを切断するんだ。そうすると
Whoa.
それが浮き上がってくるんだろ。そいつをこれで
Ha! You gotta get sharper shots going, man.
やらせてもらえますか？
大丈夫か。
I mean, Mans was a fighter pilot.
揺れているから弾が。
Exactly.
Boom.
Hey, not bad.
Great kid. Don't get cocky. That is, wow.
Not
very,
bad.
very visceral PTSD.
What a way to
Whoa.
do the dream POV. Like,
That is really interesting. Wow.
oh.
I don't know if I've ever seen a dream sequence done like that. Damn.
また悪い夢。
He's going to have a lot of bad dreams for the rest of the time you know him.
夢だよな。それとも君が夢か。
何言ってんの？大丈夫？
なあ、ここは日本だよな。確かに帰ってきたんだよな。なあ、
Ooh.
帰ってきたんだよな。
No, this is just
So-
a very
so-
messed up heaven.
分かってる。
It's not just survivor's guilt, it's survivor's responsibility guilt, if you will.
It's a whole
Jeez.
bunch of stuff. Oh, wow. Whoa. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's very sweet. Oh, she's so adorable. And to think he was thinking of leaving her.
Aww.
They've rebuilt nicely in the last few years.
どうぞ。
Yeah. They're like a close family, the crew.
Yeah, it's a little growing found family.
Just like us here at Real Rejects.
フィルムがもったいないですよ。
その笑顔。はい。
What are you shooting on? Is it Fuji or Kodak?
のりこさんは人妻ですよ、人妻。
やめてくださいよ。私奥さんじゃないんです。
Oh, so you still got a shot, my man.
どういうことだ。
勝手についてしまったんですよ。行くところがないからって。ま
Dude, it's been years now. Come on.
じゃあこの子は。
あ、あいつの連れ子です。まあ、とは言っても血は繋がってなくて、空襲の最中に託された孤児らしいんですが。
このご時世に美談じゃないですか。
後先考えてない
Oh.
だけです。
Life is like that.
あきこ、言ったろ。俺はお前の。
I mean, you're her surrogate father now, so I mean.
親子ともども縁あってこうして引き取ったんだから、この際覚悟を決めろ、覚悟。
Exactly.
幸せにしてそういえばいいんだ。
Probably doesn't feel worthy of this, given what he
I mean,
suffered through.
I can understand that, but
We're really progressing through time here.
似合う？私銀座でジムの仕事。
I was having a feeling she got a job.
金なら十分渡してあるでしょ。
It's not about money.
いい加減自立したいなと思ってたんですよ。このまんまじゃこうさんもお嫁さんももらえやし。
Aww.
銀座もどんどん復興してるんですよ。
急ですね。
ずっと考えてたんです。
Yeah, man, it's been a couple years.
あきこはのりこさんが勤めに出てしまったら。
Daycare.
仕事中はすみこさんが面倒見てくれる。すみこさん張り切ってるんです。私も3人育てたことがあるんだからって。
What's the fourth?
Pacific Fleet destroyer USS Lancaster was attacked and disabled by an unknown enemy. No further details known at this time.
Wow.
Found the organism through Pacific waters. After
Damn.
destroyed. Red reconnaissance picked up high radioisotope emissions when Hulk collided with enemy creature scan.
Damn. Great touch with the Japanese subtitles for this bit.
遅くとも数週間以内に日本列島関東圏を直撃するものと推測される。
Oh no.
誠に遺憾ながらソビエト連邦との情勢を鑑み
Of course.
日本国政府に対し日本の安全保障諸機関の増強を要望すると要請。
You guys got this. You figure it out.
こりゃ超大型のサメか。
You're getting close.
Mega shark, giant octopus, definitely.
クジラじゃこんなことはできません。
I gotta check those movies out.
戦争中にいた大島
Oh,
で
that's what we saw at the
奴が来
beginning.
た日も深海魚が浮いていたんです。
Yeah, I was gonna say.
まるで恐竜の生き残りのような姿をした怪物でした。地元の人間はゴジラと呼んでいました。
Yeah.
バカ言え、そんなもの現実いるかよ。寝ぼけで敵の戦車が何か。
してもらえないです。
Yes, that's what it was.
大戸島は飛び石作戦下では米軍に相手にされていませんでした。不具合が起きた特攻機の不時着場で。あんた元特攻隊員なのかよ。
Repair base for kamikaze planes.
もしもこれがあの時のゴジラと同じ個体ならさらにでかく凶暴になっている。
And he was already pretty damn big.
Yeah.
But from the nuclear fallout, but yeah, it makes sense that he got even bigger.
Oh yeah, and then you go that insert where he's like burning up and crusting over is probably gonna molt and grow bigger.
と戦えって言うんじゃないでしょうね、こんな船で。
そのまさかだよ。
そんなの無理に決まってるじゃないですか。米軍が叶わない相手にこんなチンケな船で何ができるって言うんですか。
足止めをしろとさ。
They fought Jaws and the Orca. You guys have a shot, okay?
これがサジかよ。しかも内側の捨てるのはあの13ミリだけだぞ。
それについては回収した機雷を使えとのことです。
それで俺たちに声がかかったってわけが。しかも肝心の武器は現地調達を旨とすかよ。この国は変わんねえな。
This does sound a lot like us. Hey, can you clean up this mess with our ship? And also, I know you don't have a lot of resources. Just use some of the mines that you're scavenging out here.
敵を撃ちたいんです。でも同時に俺にはあいつがたまらなく恐ろしい。
Sure.
予備含めて2組しかありません。
Yeah, you need as many as you can find.
どうしました？
Uh-oh.
Some bubbling
Are
up.
more of those things coming up? Those small things? Or
I was gonna say, is that what those fish naturally look like, or are they like irradiated and like mutated?
この量、大戸島の時とは比べ物にならない。
that means he's bigger.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
逃げましょう。やはりこんな船で戦える相手じゃない。今なら間に合います。
随時報告。
調査。
新生丸から海進丸で。やっこさんお出ましになるようだ。準備しろ。
Land a big one.
東京がまた火の海になるのは見たくない。
ですが、
Yeah,
この船
protect
じゃ相手に
Tokyo.
もならない。
父さんだって国からの指示気に食わないんでしょ。
ああ気に入らねえな。貧乏口引かなきゃなんねんだよ。
Yeah, I'm not doing it because the government asked me to.
Oh!
Damn!
That is freaking scary.
こ
りゃいくらなんでも
Yep, there we go.
Must go faster.
各社エンジン。
今やってます。
Oh boy.
That's the horror film trope of the shit not working when you need it to. Oh god. Ah! Dude, the scope of the Godzilla there. Ah!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know how, if you're not getting away from Godzilla.
気合を投下しろ。
すぐそこですよ。間に合いません。
それでも何でもやるんだよ。
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I get it.
Ooh boy. Oh boy.
Still hooked to the line, or?
Yeah, I guess they're just gonna reel it out as far as they can to keep it in tow with the ship.
今だ小僧。
やります。
Oh boy! Wow! Wow!
やったか。
Nope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it.
You got
it
mad.
pissed off.
まずいまずいまずい。
At least you got your wits about you right now. No. Come on, man. Oh. Completely ineffective. What are we doing here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. That looks amazing. What? Whoa. The eyes, man.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's the problem.
Almost reminds me again, going back to Jaws, the oxygen tank.
Come on, buddy.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Oh! Whoa! Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oh. Whoa. Ow.
Oh. Whoa.
Damn. Fascinating. That regeneration. Oh!
It's the ship that wanted victory, I believe.
Stalling for time. Jesus. Whoa.
Yeah, but he's got the Wolverine healing.
And I love the way they animated that too. It's
Yeah.
kind of jittery, almost stop motion like. Oh boy.
Wow. Sick.
Beautiful shots.
I like how it was a tracking from top to bottom.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Jeez.
Oh my god. Oof. And like all these reverses too, with like just the waves of water splashing down to sell it.
Oh, atomic!
Shit.
Atomic breath.
Whoa!
Damn, from underwater too? Or under the sea, rather. Don't
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
make him angry, John. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Aha. Dueling references.
Dude, with the it's so damn good, these shots.
That tail whip was out of spite.
やっと目覚めたか。ここは横須賀の病院だ。あなたすぐ搬送されたんだ。
海進丸や高尾の人たちは
They've been obliterated.
About that.
ゴジラ。そうだ。奴はどうしました？
あのまま消息不明です。
ゴジラは東京方面に向かっていました。早く避難指示を出さないと大変な。
この情報を国民に伏せています。
What?
すぐに集中しないんですか
I mean, yeah, wouldn't want panic, right? Yeah.
今のうちに避難させないと大変なこと。
そうされる大混乱の責任を。
Yeah.
情報統制はこの国のお家芸だ。
See, today it would be way harder to do that because everyone's got smartphones and shit, but...
今日まで一緒に生きてきて、あなたの人生にこれっぽっちも関われないの？あなたが何かを背負っているなら、少しは私にも分けてほしいんです。
The amount of soldiers and wives who have had this conversation, I bet, without a Godzilla to worry about.
Right, right. Well, that's what I think is grounding the film, too. It's like this stuff. Characters.
俺は特攻から逃げた人間です。出撃の日、機体が故障したふりをして、
Okay.
大戸島にある
It's a good call by John.
不時着場におりました。
Because they had that conversation. I can't remember exactly what the guy said, but yeah, it sounded like there wasn't really anything they were finding wrong with it.
Well, yeah, and then that guy said to him afterwards, like, it was understandable. What is an honorable death?
これはそこの整備兵の人たちが持っていたものです。みんな亡くなりました。
Oh, and I bet he feels like this is some kind of like cosmic retribution or something. I abandoned my duty and now this nightmare follows me.
その夜、巨大な恐竜のような怪物が現れた。俺は冷戦の機銃で撃ち殺してくれと頼まれました。でも俺は
Yeah, but now you know it wouldn't have done anything after what just happened on that boat.
また逃げたんです。その結果、怪物に殺されました。皆家族に会えたはずの人たちです。その怪物はゴジラと呼ばれている。そいつがまた現れたんです。でもまた何もできなかった。
But you pulled the trigger. You did more than you did before.
俺は本当は生きてちゃいけない人間なんです。
生き残った人間は
おさんに何が分かるって言うんですか。
わかります。私の両親は火に焼かれながら生きろと言いました。だから私はどんなことがあっても死んではいけない。
Sure.
Oh, everyone's been through crazy trauma that survived the war.
Oh, yeah.
あいつらは毎晩夢に出てくるんです。早くこっちに来いって。
Oh.
それは夢。作った幻だよ。
そもそも
Oh, poor guy.
生きてるんですかね。もうとっくにあの島で死んで朽ち果てて。アキコはその屍が見てる夢なんじゃないですかね。
The last dream of a dead man.
生きてるよ。
Oh, buddy.
お汁飲んで、はい大根。
See, man, you could get used to this.
もう終わりにしてもいいですか。
Not gonna be easy, but you can do it. John and I have faith in you.
もう一度生きてみたいんです。
Aww.
It's deep. Very deep.
Turning point.
Do you think these are drone shots, in your opinion?
Some of these drones are helicopters.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I only noticed that when you started like going,
Nice.
oh, and then I was like, holy shit.
Great.
早く通報だ。早くしろ。
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, how much bigger are we now?
I love the design of Godzilla in this film. So well done.
巨大生物が東京湾に向かっていると連絡があった。じゃあ間もなくですかね。
I mean, how close are we?
第4項爆破して未確認巨大生物の侵入を。
Oh, God.
もう少しです。
Whew.
今です。爆破。
Whoa. Oh.
東京湾封鎖失敗。怪物は品川方面に向かいました。尋常でない大きさです。
It, yeah, to say the least.
臨時ニュースを申し上げます。京湾から上陸した巨大生物が
Oh. We won't panic people until the last possible second when they have no chance of escaping.
これは現実です。
Oh, boy. Whoa. Man, the way they're editing back and forth from these, like, chaotic moments to quiet moments and back. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ!
Oh, is he gonna be? Oh my
shit! Whoa! Them good breaks.
Seriously, and they didn't even need Peter Parker to do that.
Is that the classic theme?
I think so.
The classic Godzilla theme?
Gojira.
Back to 1954. Oh! Oh, wow. Let's go. Godzilla Dead Reckoning. Let's do this.
I was literally just thinking about that. So funny you said that. Figure it was time to let you have a reference.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've got $1 million in the tuck.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh, just drop into the water? Yeah. It's probably the wise choice at that point.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, is it going to drop on her?
If you're fortunate enough to be above water. Wow. God. That's an understatement. Oh my God.
Keep reporting as you're falling. Oh no.
Oh. Hey. Come with me if you want to live.
It's funny you said that because in my head I was saying the line from the third Terminator where John Connor says, "You want to live? Come on." Oh.
That's just gonna make him madder. Wow.
Wow.
Nope. Whoa.
It's evolving.
Charge it up. Oh my God. Whoa! Woo! Jesus! Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Holy shit!
Oh damn! I don't know if she's okay, but God, I hope she is.
I don't think she is. This guy's gonna have the most compounded survivor's guilt of anyone ever.
Noriko! Nori.
Oh. Ooh. Huh.
Oh,
wow.
my Lanta.
What an image. Ah. Ooh. Jesus.
Oh. After they'd finally rebuilt and all that. Ugh. Yeah.
Sure.
Kiko,
you got a lot of uncles now.
Don't lose in say I'm not her father.
Mommy, well.
ちょっと遠くまでお仕事に行ったんよ。しばらくおばちゃんとね。
Oh, little one.
許しちゃくれないってわけですか。俺がバカな夢見たせいだ。
Oh.
That's when he was ready to start living again. This guy. Oof.
No, man. I get it, but no.
秘密裏にゴジラを駆除する作戦が進行中です。民間人主導の誠に心もとないものですが、参加しますか?
Damn right I will.
We found a giant moth.
We get a very ginormous ape.
Sure. Or a big robot.
行き風、駆逐艦長の堀田です。皆さんもご存知のように、今東京は謎の巨大生物の襲撃を受け、
Words you never thought you'd say.
我々は民間の力だけであの怪物に立ち向かわなければ。
Oh jeez. That makes sense though.
そのために集まってもらいました。連合国に引き渡し予定だった艦4隻の提供は約束してもらいましたが、
Okay.
我々に
また船に乗れと言っておられるんですか。
Oh no.
あんなもん倒せっこありません。だいたい武装解除された船で。
Yeah, that's just a mass grave at sea.
今回の作戦を立案した元海軍技術士官の野田健二と申します。まず前提として怪物、大戸島の伝承に即し、仮にゴジラと呼称しますが、ゴジラは秋の攻撃に対しほとんどダメージを受けません。
Sure.
従順高尾の主砲クラスの直撃を食らってもすぐに再生してしまうんです。
Using stop motion.
Yes.
全く別の手を考案しました。
We need to try and heal it.
ここに入っているのは海水と同じ濃度の塩水です。このゴジラを模した木片には重りをつけてギリギリ浮いている状態に調整してあります。この状態でチューブからフロンガスを送り込み。
Good question.
んなもん泡が出ようが浮いたままだろ。
そう思いますよね。
That's what I was about to say. Interesting.
クエンを包み込み海水と木片の接触を断つのです。東京を襲った怪物ゴジラにこれを仕掛け深海に沈めよう。
So you're just gonna sink Godzilla?
Where are you gonna get an endless supply of Freon gas?
ゴジラに大量のフロンガスのボンベを装着し、一斉に発砲させ泡の膜で包もうと考えています。そして短時間で相模湾に沈め、その深
Oh.
Whoa.
海の力でゴジラを殺す。これが
The ocean is a very powerful tool, my friend.
Operation Watasumi.
ゴジラを絶対に殺せるんですか。
ゴジラの生態
I was gonna say, this is an unknown type of thing we're dealing with. But this is the best plan you're gonna come up with at this point.
砲撃が効かない以上、これは最適解。
殺せるんですか殺せないんですか。
Hopefully.
絶対とは言えない。
Look, if someone's got a better plan, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
こうして2隻の駆逐艦でゴジラにケーブルを巻きつけます。フロンガスのボンベが多数装着してあります。巻きつけると同時にガスを一斉に放出。ゴジラは一気に深海1500メートルに引きずり。
And then all that pressure builds up.
中庭を見てください。
What? They're gonna put him in a lie detector. Whoa! Ugh.
東洋バルーンの板垣と申します。ご覧いただいたのは旧海軍機に搭載されていた不変装置に着想を得た膨張式浮上装置。
Okay.
酸ガスを気嚢に吹き込むことで浮力を得るいわゆる浮き袋です。海底についたゴジラを今度はこれで一気に海面まで引き上げます。
もし万が一超高圧に耐えたとしても直後に襲いかかる凄まじい減圧まで。
Whoa.
確実に倒せる保証はありません。ですが今はやれることをやるしかないんです。
But it will get the bends.
先の大戦を生き延びた皆にまたしてもこのような命がけの任務をお願いするのは日本政府も米軍も当てにできない今我々しかこの国の未来を切り開くことはできないんだ。
One thing I've learned from these movies is that governments aren't a big help.
Yeah, right?
俺には家族がいます。ここにいる奴の大半がそうだ。我々だけがなぜ貧乏くじを引かねばならんのですか。
Yeah.
Well, look, it's either we do something now or we deal with Godzilla again when it comes back.
We're the only ones left.
これは命令ではありません。個々の事情がある方はそれを止める権利は。
Yeah, it's like a militia.
Boy.
Oh. But again, just what I said, if you don't do something, he's gonna probably come back.
これ絶対死ぬってわけじゃないですよね。
もちろんです。
じゃあ戦時中よりずいぶんマシだ。
That's the spirit, man.
俺たちじゃなきゃ船は動かせねえわけだし。そうですね。よし。
Not us who, if not now when.
皆さんありがとう。
Oh, you got this, gang.
しかしお前がこんな大作戦の立案者だなんてな。
Like, what are you talking about? I was the mastermind of all our trips out there when we were getting rid of the mines.
あいつは戻ってくると踏んでんの。
この間の上陸でここ東京は
It's territory.
再上陸あり得ると思っています。
そんなに早く。
放射線を探知する部位を随分散布したんですって。
奴の発見を目視だけに頼るわけに。
あいつは罠張ってるとこに廃材でございますかって来てくれんのかよ。おい無策なのかよ。
バカにしないでください。なんと考えてますよ。
I mean, at this point, I trust you.
音響機雷掃海用の水中拡声器があるんで、それを利用して先の上陸時に録音した。
Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
ゴジラは別個体に縄張りを洗う。
I've always wanted to try and imitate Godzilla.
そもそもなんとか式浮上装置あれで引き上げるってやつ俺うまくい。
Don't be such a pessimist.
Yeah, dude.
戦闘機のつて。
Hey!
Oh, no.
Is he gonna go all kamikaze?
銃撃して怒らせれば相模湾に誘導できます。
武装解除で全部模されちゃっ。
もしあったとしても あいつは熱線を吐きます。
Oh, the atomic
航
breath.
空機で誘導なんて
Christ.
命がけの仕事の。
命がけとかどうでもいい。
Yeah.
機は船よりははるかに身軽に動けます。
That is true.
とさらに行くってことか。お前やけになってんじゃねえか。
Yes, I was about to say, man's got a death wish for sure.
のりちゃんの敵討ちてだけだろ。
気に入らないようですね。
今さらよ。
Yeah. Oh.
なんでこんなことなる前にのりちゃん呼び捨てにしてやんなかったんだ。
Yeah.
じゃあ分かってたんだろ。
俺だってそうしてやりたかった。
Oh man.
じゃあなんでだよ。
俺の戦争が終わってないんです。
It's not gonna be over until you complete your mission.
Yeah, but even if he completes his mission, he's still gonna have so much trauma the rest of his life.
I mean, I think if he completes his mission, there won't be a rest of his life.
That's a good point too. I just meant if he survived, but that's a good point.
あったんですって。
でもかなり特殊なやつで。
It's got one wing.
局地戦闘機神殿です。
Local fighter Shinden.
離脱に特化した設計で、計画最大速度は400ノット以上。
Whoa.
30ミリ砲4門という破格の重武装を誇り。
Oh, that's a bigger gun than your last plane.
終戦のどさくさでうやむやになっていたらしく。
Damn.
このままでは。
問題はそこなんです。優秀な整備士。
Oh.
機体を補修できるほどの人材が必要です。
I know just the person.
一人。
Did you write the script, John?
I did.
立花捜索さんやね。現住所の登録はありまへんな。
Damn it.
引きの要件でどうしても連絡をつけたいんです。
Try harder.
言われましても。
お願いします。この通りです。
Just try. Music is quite rousing. Like it's not super omnipresent, but when it's there.
It's not the guy who was on the island with at the very beginning. Remember the guy who survived with him? I don't think it's that guy, do you? I wouldn't know who else it would be.
Did he survive the island attack?
Well, there was one guy who said, "You didn't shoot at Godzilla."
That's right, it probably is him. Oh!
Oh, is that him? I still haven't forgiven you for getting the rest of our comrades. Okay, I think it is him.
I just took my bandage off, man.
立花さんですね。
You got my letters.
何のつもりだこれは。
Thanks for knocking me out to meet me. Good to see you too.
大戸島一の被災の原因はどういうつもりだ。
Oh boy.
ここを訪ねてくれると思ったんだよ。
Very psychologically smart.
Clever.
銀座を襲ったあいつ。大戸島のゴジラですよね。回収が必要なんです。あいつを倒すためです。
俺が手を貸すわけないやろ。
Of course.
機雷を爆発させたことがあります。高尾の手法よりはるかに効果があった。あいつは内側からの攻撃に弱い。わかりますか？
お前。
I'm gonna fly it right down his throat.
満載した戦闘機で。
Oh, kamikaze.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah. This was why I lived.
特攻か。
Yeah.
あなたの戦争も
Maybe that's the only way he can get peace.
終わっていませんよね。
Sure.
What about his surrogate daughter?
噂には聞いていたが完成してたのか。
立花さん、皆さん。
You know what his eye looks like reminds me? Remember the movie Election with Matthew Broderick? Oh, you never saw it?
Maybe.
Oh, he got stung by a bee in his eye. That's what that looks like.
これを補修して
我々にできる限りのことはやってみます。
お願いします。
My man cleaned up for the job. Love that too. The plane that wasn't supposed to be possible or you didn't think was real, taking on the monster that shouldn't be possible.
それ見ろよ。あいつらの顔。あいつらだってバカじゃない。これが命がけのしんどい作戦だってことはよくわかってる。
They got spirit.
だがな、いい顔してるじゃねえか。今度は役に立てるかもしれないってことがな。
Doing their part.
I'm doing my part, John.
I'm doing my part.
だからこそ今度こそはってな。
Making it right.
八丈島東方沖北緯33度10分設置された外貨系数艦から反応があったと。その後こことここにもゴジラが近づいています。
Round 2.
ゴジラが相模湾沖の海溝上に到着するのが明日のひとひと丸々。
Oof.
丸や丸々を持って我々は出港します。
It gives him a 3-hour window to try and stop it.
Gotta be early.
それまでに間に合うかどうか。
我々も連れて行ってください。現場に着くまでの3時間は貴重です。技術者としては完璧を期したい。
ゴジラとの戦いに巻き込まれるかもしれません。
我々だって戦争帰りですよ。
Risk we're willing to take.
可能な限り家族と過ごしてください。
Crack a bottle.
覚悟しろってことですよね。
Be prepared.
思えば命を粗末にしすぎてきました。脆弱な装甲の戦車補給軽視の結果 らしい。
Whoa.
Damn, this is getting really deep.
最低限の脱出装置すらついていなかった。
Yeah.
特攻だ、玉砕だと。
Throwing bodies at the problem.
だからこそ今回の民間主導の本作戦では一人の犠牲者も出さないことを誇りとしたい。
Oh, that's beautiful.
今度の戦いは死ぬための戦いじゃない。未来を生きるための戦いなんです。
He's really good at that.
Yeah. Not to the death, but to live to the future. I like that a lot.
いよいよ明日か。武者震いしてますね。
お前は乗せねえ。
What?
He's injured.
わあ、その手じゃ何の
Only got
役に
one
も
arm.
立たないしな。
He's just a kid.
使い物にならないってそう思ってんですか。
戦争に行ってないってのはな、とても幸せなことなんだぞ。
True.
俺も乗せてください。
この国はお前たちに任せたぞ。
Oh,
Dude, I'm feeling this so much right now.
that's actually kind of a beautiful way to represent that, because early on it is like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, but here it is like, no, I really want to aid the effort, but there's a reason you maybe shouldn't come along.
あきちゃん。
いつもありがとうございます。
Imagine she would be taking over parental duties if he doesn't make it, which it doesn't seem like he will be.
くれるのか。ありがとう。
She's just too adorable.
あきこ、これはお母ちゃんと。
He said, Mom, he's accepted her as part of the family.
そうか、上手に書けたな。
Have a bright future as an artist.
どうしてそんな顔するんだ。
Oh,
大丈夫。どこにも行かないから。
you can sense it.
Oh, poor thing. Oh.
You better come back, dude.
I hope he does. Well, they were talking about ejector seats. Wonder if maybe like flies the plane into Godzilla's mouth and then ejects right before. I don't know.
Depends on if this plane has that innovation or not.
Well, it's because I saw him looking at the seat, you know, when he was working on it. That's why I was thinking maybe he did that. I don't know.
No, I could see that happening. Maybe built one in.
主燃料タンク分400キロを撤去し、代わりに機種にこの25番。
これでようやく借りが返せるってわけですね。行きたいようです。俺は。
All this time, man.
あの日死んだ奴らもそう思ってたよ。
Dude, him shooting wouldn't have.
願い叶わず、虫けらみたいに殺されたんだ。
They still would have got squashed like bugs if he would have shot.
Oh boy.
Aww.
これを書いた子供、アキコと言うんです。
My daughter.
あいつの未来を守ってやりたい。ゴジラは差し違えてでも。
ようやく覚悟ができたようだな。いや、大事なことを言うぞ。見ろ。
I think you might be right.
これは爆弾の安全装置だ。奴に突っ込む直前に引き抜くんだ。
I think that's an ejector seat.
して。
It has to be.
Yeah.
あきちゃん、どうしたの？一人かい？
Instructions for you taking care of her. Here's money. She's all yours. That's a lot of yen.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Jeez, man.
That's again coming full circle. She blamed him for the loss of her children. Now she's being asked to raise his surrogate child.
統計139度41分、大量の深海魚浮上を確認。
Destroyer's way. Oh, I love when they do that. Do a tracking shot from above sea to undersea. Oh. They did mention they were going to do that. It's like there can only be one dominant force. Why do I hear something that sounds like me?
I wonder how they developed the roar beacon.
They've got the genius right there.
It's
so great at driving the tension of that question. Oh shit! Oh my god!
Godzilla loves throwing things in this movie.
Godzilla's over there like, you mocking me? Whoa!
Oh,
my girl back home.
Wasn't the first shot of the movie him literally landing? Watch,
Taking the landing gear up.
Yeah, now the film just cuts and the film's over, right?
It's an endless loop. Perfect for TikTok.
To be continued. Sheesh.
Oh.
即ずれだ。
とにかく出航しましょう。最大効果が得られる相模湾沖でなければ安全は期せません。指揮官の神殿にかけるしかない。
Oh boy.
Good thing they came up with that plan.
Oh boy.
指揮島さんからです。
このままゴジラを作戦海域に誘導します。
こちらも間もなく準備完了する。
ではできるだけ早く作戦海域に。
島、アキコ一人ぼっちにしたら許さねえからね。
Oh, dude. I'm with you, but I don't know if he wants to hear this right now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think he told him, like, hey, this drops the bomb. Didn't purposely tell him it was the ejector seat, knowing he wouldn't have done it if he told him it was the ejector seat.
Maybe. I mean, he said one more thing and he gestured behind the seat, so I wonder if he just told him off camera, but I don't know. Given the psychology, I could imagine either one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
電報。はい。指揮島さんですか？
Whoa.
電報です。
What? What?
Does it say?
Oh no. She's not still alive, is she?
That can't, right? That can't be. There was nothing left.
Ugh. Oh.
Oh!
God, to see that on a big screen.
Yeah, that would have been intensely sick.
Wow. And a full daylight dogfight. Oh, man.
Whoa! Dude's got no fear, and this music is epic. It's got Lord of the Rings type of epic feel to me.
Choral arrangements and all that, the epic strings. That's one ticked off reptile.
Do you think their friend snuck aboard, the one with the one arm?
Oh, maybe. Oh boy. I just love watching him observe.
Such great cinematography.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Wow.
What
Whoa.
a shot. Jeez, man.
Oh. Oh,
The
atomic
eyes.
breath is coming. Ah!
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
It's a decoy. Ooh.
Every time. God. Motif is like a needle drop. Wow. Wow.
即刻全開避難を進言します。いや、これでいいんだ。すぐに作戦を開始してください。
It's all part of the plan.
一度熱線を離すと再生には時間がかかるんです。
Well, it looks like it's burning him up a little bit from the inside.
腹切り抜いてください。
わだつみ作戦を開始する。
Let's go. Oh my god.
46山長男および本部へ浮上装置投入開始。
God, look at that. Look at that spool. Oh, so cool. This is like an actual World War II movie. It's like a drama. It's all sorts of stuff.
And an action adventure.
And a monster movie.
And a monster movie. Yeah, it's like all genres.
Beautiful.
兵器へ伝達。進路そのまま。多少の損傷は構わん。このままの速度を維持する。
Of course. Oh my god. Yeesh. Oh, no. That is one tight loop. Oh. Brace. Brace.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Come on. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa.
目標進路通過。
The number's gonna start reversing in a sec.
Yeah. Oh, what? Is that the pressure?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I was gonna say, where's that yank?
Oh, the inflatable, right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Ah!
Whoa!
震度800差で停止しています
Oh, shit.
What?
左右に引いてゴジラを引き上げる。丸90度に最大戦速。
北間では水力が全く足りません。
あることは全部やるんだ。はい。
Give it an all she's got, Captain.
Oh, man.
Ooh. I was gonna say, how are those cranes holding?
Ah! Oh, man. Oh, no.
Is that their friend?
Hey.
It's gotta be their friend. Yeah, I had a feeling.
My man!
I had a feeling he was gonna come back at some point.
My man!
Oh,
Whoa.
crap.
They useless to the rescue. You and me both. It's the Godzilla version of Dunkirk. You got one plane up there, you got all these little tugboats coming to help. God. And the toppled crane. Oh! Ah! That is a very alive Godzilla. Whoa! You gonna be able to sustain the blast? Ah! Holy shit. What are you gonna do, buddy? He's going all the way. Oh boy. Safety's off.
Oh no.
Oh no, dude.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Ejector.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, my man.
Yep, you called that off screen.
Oh, man. Whoa. Whoa.
Holy crap.
Nuclear decay.
I don't think you're gonna be able to grow back from that.
Whoa. Oh. Beautiful sunshiny day.
I don't think there was one loss of life, as they pointed out.
At least not heavily. Oh.
Did she, Sarah? What?
Oh.
Did she?
Was she just swept off or something?
Oh my god.
This guy gets to have an actual life and an actual family.
Oh, thank God.
And now it's your turn to wear the headband.
Thank God. But
war's over. Oh.
ありましたか。
I love that he chose to live not knowing about this, though. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't work any other way. For him to truly let go of this, he has to choose no matter what. Oh, what was going on there? What was going on her neck there?
Whoa.
Of course.
Till next time, Godzilla 0.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
What a title card. Wow. Wow, man.
Reject Nation, when I heard that this company wanted to partner up with us yet again, I was so enthusiastic about it. Reason being, I had already been using their product for well over a year by the point we first ever collaborated with them. So the fact that we get to have this ongoing partnership just makes me a happy camper. And that is, of course, for the app Rocket Money. Now, if you guys don't know what Rocket Money is, don't worry. I got you covered. I'll tell you about them in just a little bit. But before that, I wanted to share with you guys why I love this app so much. It's actually a very personal reason. You see, like many of you guys, I too grew up in a home where money did not come easily, needless to say. The predominant conversation in my family household was undoubtedly about financial struggle, financial worry. And that does a number on you. So it certainly seeped into my adulthood when I was trying to learn how to become financially independent. And to this day, as someone who talks a lot about working on his mental health, who's proudly going to therapy, no matter how much lack we might have in money one day or how much success we might have in money sometimes, I still have to have this ongoing conversation about my relationship with money. I'm half Filipino, so my mom's always talking to me about taxes to this day. I think, though, it does start with how you manage the finances you currently have. See, before I ever acquired any type of reasonable living money, I heard someone speak about how you have to learn what to do with a dollar now. Essentially, the talk was about don't wait until you have like a bunch of money and then start figuring out what to do with it afterwards. Like you got a bunch of toys to play with. If you want to acquire more in life, you have to first figure out what you're going to do with what you currently have. And that's why I love this app. It's applicable for any financial stage you are at in life. Come to think about it, it would have been very beneficial for me when I was in a real struggle boat years ago. So in summary, as someone who is constantly having an ongoing working relationship with how to handle money, Rocket Money has helped make that relationship a lot healthier in my life. So what are they if you don't know what they are? What they are is a personal finance app that simplifies managing money by canceling unnecessary subscriptions, lowering your bills, and crafting a budget that fits your specific lifestyle. I'm telling you, Reject Nation, there's no greater feeling than when you look at the following month and you see that, oh my God, I have saved money. I've spent less. And progress equals happiness. The best part is Rocket Money does a lot of the heavy lifting by analyzing your spending, then customizes notifications to stay within your budget goals. Because it's not just about saving money. It's about actively seeing and feeling your financial progress. And one of my favorite qualities about their service too is when it comes to monthly subscriptions. We've been blessed to be able to expand the team and hire more people, but with that in mind, that also comes with a lot more expenses. So as this business has been growing, having to track exuberant amount more has been just as important. So now I have to track a lot of these business expenses, then I got to track my own personal finances. So in general, it's already been helping out a lot with that. But as you want to make things more efficient, you often find yourself signing up for a lot of apps for free trials that you quickly forget about. Next thing you know, you're paying a hefty fine for it. I'm sure even if you don't have a YouTube channel, there's some way you could relate with that. You see, because they track your monthly subscriptions and they make it super easy to cancel the ones you do not use. Couple of clicks and you're putting money back into your pocket. So if you're like me and you found hidden subscriptions or pay for services that you totally forgot about, Rocket Money was a lifesaver in uncovering those and even negotiated some of my bills to about, like I'd say, like down by 20%. So if you want to join me on this journey of consistently taking care of your finances, do not want to start later. The best time is to start right now. So please do yourself a favor, check out Rocket Money and see how much you too can be saving. That way you can stop wasting money on things you don't use. Believe me, when it came to my accountant and tax season, that was a really big note. Visit rocketmoney.com/rejects. They've helped me and I'm confident they'll do the same for you. That's rocketmoney.com/rejects. Your wallet will thank you because Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So a great way to support your lifestyle and a great way to support the channel is by going and downloading the Rocket Money app yourself. And if it does help you, please go ahead, drop me a message. I'd love to hear if there's some way by just conveying this message it has helped you out too. Thank you, Reject Nation.
All right. First of all, if you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, if you don't mind dropping a rating that's not -1, we would appreciate it. Also, too, if you want to look as cool as Gianizio, myself, and the rest of us here at Reject Nation, rejectnationshop.com. It helps support us, and also you can look amazingly cool at the same point and super sexy as well. John, what did you think of Godzilla -1?
Man, I am speechless.
You are not very speechless often, so
I mean,
that's a good sign.
Yeah, this was certainly hyped up, and I would absolutely say that it lived up to the hype. What a beautiful piece. What a beautiful rumination on, just the trauma at the root of the entire concept of Godzilla, obviously, going all the way back to the 50s, processing the aftermath of the nuclear fallout from World War II and Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all that stuff. I'm sure there's more you'll get out of this as a Japanese viewer. However, I thought just the story they decided to tell, and as we're living in some sort of precious metal age of legendaries, American Godzilla stuff, and so it's for the franchise. I think it's the obvious thing that's often brought up where the human story doesn't really matter. I thought they did on the heels of Shin Godzilla, which we watched a few months back.
Loved it.
That was terrific as well, and that had this kind of populist sort of quality where you were peering in on a whole bunch of different people dealing with the situation. Whereas this certainly has aspects of that, but you are much more drawn into a few specific characters, and I loved that choice and the choice to center it around this guy who has this intense trauma that wasn't played too broadly, it wasn't played too gimmicky. You really feel this guy's struggle and the fact that he's coming out of a moment where he blinked. He was supposed to complete this mission. The kind of pilot who's not supposed to come back from whatever mission they're in, and watching a story like this where the poetry becomes that this act of shame, as you would see it on yourself, in the moment, this act of cowardice or desertion or whatever you want to call it, ultimately opens the door for this crucial strike at the very end. And it's that poetry of life, that sort of you can spend all this time wondering why didn't I just do my duty? Why am I still here when so many other people are not? Why have so many people sacrificed for me to be here? And watching him grapple with that, I thought was really lovely and beautiful. And watching his little family grow, and watching even just the few people we get to know closely, this little crew of the cleanup boat that they're out on, foraging these mines and stuff like that. Just all those things coming together. It had just such a beautiful balance of a really intimate personal character story that's rooted heavily within this post-war history, and then taking some of those things that do remind you of a Shin Godzilla, where it is the group effort. It is I love that stuff about the civilians coming together. This isn't even a government thing, the governments of the world, the states isn't sending aid to us to help. They're asking us to clean up some of their mess in all of this, and the Japanese government is also finessing the story, and no one's actually doing the action, and so it's up to the people to get things done. And I think that within this is just another beautiful layer that they added, because sometimes it is just the efforts of some people who want to protect their home and who maybe have a little bit of know-how about what might be possible, and it's all on a lick and a prayer, and just all those layers, from the immediacy, from the action, from the Godzilla moments where Godzilla is showing up, every one of those packed a punch, and you really feel Godzilla as this true force of nature, you know,
For sure.
as is certainly pertinent to the character. But
yeah,
what you think?
I loved it. It certainly met the hype and probably even exceeded if that's possible, even though I know it was said to be the one of, if not the best film of 2023. And like I said, it exceeded it for me personally. But yeah, and with Shin Godzilla, oh yeah, we're hearing that sound right now.
Credits going. Heavy footfall.
Yeah, I love it. With Shin Godzilla, which I love that film as well. You know, that film really focused a heavy deal on how inept the government could be. But again, you know, you still had the formulation of the plan to stop Godzilla, which we did get a little bit of that for sure in here.
Yeah.
But obviously the film, as you pointed out, heavily centered around this guy who was just dealing with so much traumatic tension just from a point of cowardice, as you said, just like, you know, feeling
it's not even that fully like it is like the will to live. Like it feels less like, oh, I had a cowardly moment, and more like, no, something is wrong with. They bring that whole thing up about like our apparatus isn't really designed for like the preservation of human life. Look at how flimsy our tanks are. Look, our jets don't have ejector seats. Things like that, you know.
Absolutely. But yeah, I do love that they focused on this guy, and I really loved the journey we got to go through with him. Just from when we landed the plane, and it seemed all the PTSD he was suffering through. I mean, just the situation of just being a kamikaze pilot, that's in itself is a scary thing to have to be in, Godzilla or not. Just right away, I felt for him. And obviously, you know, just talking about that whole situation where, you know, they blamed him for not shooting at Godzilla. And then again, I get they had to go with that, but it's like, that's not his. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Like, of course, that guy's going to feel that way.
Yeah, no, of course. And I get why they went with that. But I'm just saying that, as we all know, that wouldn't have done anything to stop Godzilla.
Exactly.
But again, it stood as a good crux for, like, you know, establishing, like, you know, the blame game and, like, the survivor's guilt and, you know, should I still be alive? And then obviously the setup for, you know, what happens in the end too. And I just thought it was so beautifully done where, again, that decision he makes to, you know, he wants to go on and live life and still be, I forgot the little girl's name. You know, Akiko, thank you. He still wants to be a part of her life and still be her father. Not knowing that the woman he loved, thought she was gone, but like not knowing that she was still alive.
After she pushed him out of the way.
I know. It's like this poor guy, like he lost his family. He's got the guilt of other people like blaming him because he was dishonorable. Understandably so. And then finally, like when he was ready to live again, you know, this situation happens. But again, not knowing, I just thought that was just so beautifully done. It just adds so much more emotional depth than I could have, than I was anticipating. But again, it also adds a lot of, I just thought the film was very grounded in reality. The Godzilla stuff aside, I thought the film was just grounded in reality in terms of the character depth and the characters itself. And I was just so emotionally invested in these characters that they decided to focus on, and just seeing everything from their point of view and vantage point, that when we got to the Godzilla stuff and the exhilarating action and the cinematography and all that, I'm like, I really give a shit about everything that's happening right now. And I'm like, that's what you need to do in these types of films. You need to, and again, that's why I always go back to, I know I probably made 10,000 references to Jaws, which you can, in my opinion, you can tell the director is a big fan of Hollywood films and also probably Jaws, because there were so many things that reminded me of Jaws in a respectful, great way in this film.
I think there's definitely some Jaws love in this
movie. But what I always go back to, the crux with Jaws is, the reason that film has stood the test of time is just a masterpiece is the characters are so damn well written, besides the fact that the story is awesome. And I still think, I know the shark effects are not very good. I don't care. I still think the shark holds up. But the point is, the characters are so well written that
if the movie's good enough, all the other things will be elevated due to that.
Exactly. And again, the characters are so well written in this film that everything else is just so elevated. And I'm again, I don't feel I'm having recency bias having just seen the film. This is one of the most beautifully shot films I have ever seen.
Yeah.
I love the cinematography in this film. It just adds a level of scope And the fact, again, you let us know in the comments. I probably will have read it at that point. But I think I do remember reading the budget was not very big on this film.
No, and they didn't have
like feels like it's $100 or $200 million film budget.
Yeah,
it feels like it.
Oh, absolutely. And from what I gather, it was a relatively small crew on the visual effects side and everything.
It doesn't feel like it.
And no, it doesn't at all. And
It's amazing.
And I don't know exactly what their production was like, but I know that the more you have planned out in advance, the more you can shoot for just what you need and maximize those resources. And it feels like what they did here. And I mean, the production values from just the period aesthetics and the locations in Japan are great. The period atmosphere is truly one of those movies where when you're not focusing on Godzilla, you're never waiting for Godzilla to come back. And then whenever Godzilla does come back, it barrels through the scene or barrels through the movie the way, the presence, the way you're supposed to be feeling when one of these attacks arises as just a character or a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Like that's in the tone of the movie.
Absolutely. And to your point, like there were times where I was like, Godzilla's not here, but I'm not bothered by it. Like because I'm so emotionally invested in these characters and I'm loving everything that's happening. Like, I'm excited whenever Godzilla's going to come up again. But I'm not like, where is Godzilla? I need more Godzilla. Like, yes, it's always exciting to see Godzilla because of how exhilarating and how cool it is whenever he's on screen and such. But I'm never in the back of my mind like the presence is always looming and I'm excited whenever he's going to come back. But never once did I say, me personally, was I like, he's got to be on screen. This is ridiculous. I'm like getting a level of boredom now without Godzilla.
Yeah, I was thinking it's quite classic, and I love that there are elements of this that do just feel like a World War II movie or a post-war drama. Yeah. And Godzilla is absolutely monstrous, and I appreciated that even within the design, they had a lot that was classic. They had a few things that felt sort of like a fresh take or an interesting little tweak. The whole like regenerative growth
that was cool
element and whatnot,
effect, yeah.
and just like the way they personified Godzilla, watching like just those moments where you're watching Godzilla watch the plane go by, or those moments where he's like staring down the ship, like such personality. And it's not like totally in your face as to like what all like there's a certain amount of subtext that is very certainly apparent because Godzilla has been with us and dissected and recontextualized a billion trillion times. But this felt like a real naturally moving movie. I love that they actually had like the solution they came up with was like, we can't just shoot it. We have to do some kind of scientific effort along with our physical, forceful effort. And just the lyricism and the poetry of life, the way that, this guy feels so cursed. We come to sort of understand the context in the very beginning between him and this mechanic. And that whole thing of like, why didn't you shoot him? But then it's like, well, if you had, you probably would have died and you wouldn't have been there so far down the line to help bring these people together, to be the one to fly the jet. Like, there's just so much that feels authentically kind of cause and effect or encompassing of the randomness of life in this, while also remaining quite focused, quite impactful. Absolutely. Again, like every element of this was on point. And like you said, it's really beautiful to look at, but it's not like doing flashy shots every second. But when there is a flashy shot or a particularly creative camera choice or something like that, it's always really gripping. Like this is a great example of something where like, everything feels meaningful and everything feels like it got its I's dotted and its T's crossed.
Absolutely, and I just love the arc and the journey we go through with this main character from dishonorable to honorable hero
and what is like, is he really dishonorable?
Well,
it's like
I just mean in his mind. You know what I mean. I never personally felt he was dishonorable, but probably in his mind he felt he was very dishonorable and not wanting to live his life and all that. But
it's an interesting debate of the culture. And I think that's another theme that they bring up here, and that's it speaks to how rich the idea they're going for,
and also too not wanting to live, not wanting to have a family, and then of course like embracing that, worthy. And then and then also too I just thought it was so elegant and so beautiful.
Like I gotta finish my war before I can have this family.
Of course, I just thought that was just so well done, and I'm just again am flabbergasted and so amazed at how they did this on this budget. Again, that's the visual effects. The writing, of course, you can do budget or no budget. Like that was still impressive without having said, but just everything they were able to accomplish. It's just a masterful job.
Yeah, and
really
like and like you said, I think that choice, like that fully ties it together. The fact that he makes the choice. And you kind of realize that like he could easily not pull the ejector seat if he really didn't want to.
Very
and
true.
the fact that he does what he does without knowing she's alive is I think thematically is a really nice full circle, and that keeps it from being cheesy or anything like that. Like you could call it out and go, oh, maybe she's still alive, but it's pretty convincing, the mislead there, and also, it is that reward. It's that like cosmic feeling reward that you are like so kind of relieved by at the end to find, the nanny comes back and she's like smacking and she's like, in that way that you do when you're like, how could, like I get it, but also I'm so mad at you, but also please go to her. Like, so many beautiful layers.
I loved it. It was such a well done film. I'll read a couple quick ones really quick. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? Or?
Just more praise,
Yeah, for sure. Can't
wait to watch this
I'll
again.
read a couple really quick ones. Gareth Edwards, director of Godzilla 2014, attended a screening of this film. He described a feeling of jealousy while watching the film, stating, and I quote, "This is what a Godzilla movie should be like."
I believe that, and you know what? I can imagine him watching this, and I like Godzilla 2014.
I liked it too. I enjoyed it a good deal.
But I could imagine him watching this and going, "Damn, this is what I wanted to make."
Yes,
in a lot of ways.
Damn you, American studio. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I could see that too. The -1 refers to the fact that Japan had already been devastated by World War II, brought down to 0. But with the emergence of Godzilla, it puts Japan into the negative. This is reflected in the film's original Japanese tagline, which translates to post-war Japan from 0 to minus. Totally makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
Just go to the spoilers ones really quick and read 2.
And because it feels like, I feel like especially when you're going to the Japanese side of the Godzilla, franchise, the Japanese side of the stories that we get, I feel like there's a lot more of that. Like we're just kind of letting, I get the sense that they let a lot more of these be just kind of a la carte and just sort of like, this is a new one and we're kind of going back to the beginning of the history, or we're, not necessarily making this a direct sequel or whatever. So part of this could feel like, it's not a prequel, but just like a new version of, the emergence of the character.
Just really quick, how many minutes of screen time do you think Godzilla was in this movie? In my mind, I had a time, but I was a little off.
11. Was it really?
11 minutes.
Was it really?
11 minutes.
Oh, I did not hear that in advance. I was just like, that seems
John,
about right.
You might have really did right.
Because it really is sparing.
Okay.
And those times where you're just seeing like a foot or a few toes.
And it's almost like, and again, I'm not comparing, so please don't think I'm comparing. Just with Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was only in the film about 16 to 17 minutes, but it feels like he's in the movie so much more.
Because so much of the movie is about, is about Godzilla. It's about the impact and the looming threat and all that stuff.
Well, I'll never forget, too, when Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel said he was in Beetlejuice was in the film too much. I'm like, he's in the movie like 16 or 17 minutes. He's not really in the movie that much. But okay. Your opinions, not mine.
Lil goes a long way.
Yeah, the film ends on the same note that Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all-out attack from 2001 does. In that film, Godzilla's heart is still beating after its body is destroyed.
There you go.
Okay, last one. When the people of Tokyo rise up with a plan to beat Godzilla, there is no army to help them. After World War II ended, Japan was forced into disarmament. Unable to form an army or build military equipment under orders from the United States, the disarmament ended in 1951.
Wowie. 3 years before the original Godzilla film.
Good call. And they had the music in there from the original, but
that was a cool touch too. I love that they actually used the OG theme.
Again, this was quite a blast. It's always hard to live up to the hype when so many people are praising it, but I thought this film even exceeded in my mind, and I just really enjoyed it on so many different levels I can't even explain. But I was so glad that you guys joined us for this. So glad to react to it with you, my brother from another mother. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Just, sometimes people tell you like, oh man, this thing's gonna make you cry, and like sometimes that makes it so that you're prepared for it and you don't necessarily. But yeah, by the end I was like the catharsis that this brought up by the end and this earned by the end.
It was beautiful. Yeah, chef's kiss. It was
Terrific.
really beautiful done. But let us know in the comment section, what did you think of Godzilla -1? Is it your favorite film? Is it your least favorite? I doubt that. But what do you think of? Yes, hey, again, it's all subjective. If it really is, I'll still respect you. I'll be curious. John won't. I'll be curious. I'll just be curious as to why, but I'll respect. But let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and we shall see you on our next reaction. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Adelia Chamberlain. Adelia, I need to get back to you. To tell you that up front. I need to get back to you. At the same time, you have to be patient with us. Because sometimes when your name's not listed in the shout out, we hear it. Hey, where's my shout out? We're supposed to get my shout out this month. Well, we're busy. We got a lot of shit going on. So sometimes we might be a few days late to posting your shout out into a video.
You know what?
And by now, you should understand this. You've been here for like a couple of years now.
This is
you
par for the course.
You should know that we sometimes are really bad with our time.
We'll
now,
get there.
Is it up to us to improve? That's up for debate.
Perhaps.
Maybe you should adjust your expectations of us.
You can only control what you do, all right?
Yeah, we can't control our negligent behaviors. And until we decide that we need to change this behavior, there's nothing you can do about it.
Adelia. That's what you get.
So sometimes you just got to be a little bit patient because that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to change.
Nah.
So you have to change.
Yeah.
For us.
If I could
all right?
change,
this is a
you could change.
Codependent relationship right now. And you have to understand the role you play in our codependency.
You made us this way.
We blame you for why we're late. Frankly, it is your fault.
Your fault,
why
Adelia.
we are sometimes late to your shout out.
Why can't you make us be on time?
I know that every month you stay pledged. You know the exact amount. It's automatic renewal.
The whole lot.
And by now, Greg, John, it should just be like fairly routine. You know what? That again,
routine is the death of creativity.
Procrastination is the spark of imagination.
Oh, Bard.
Okay?
Bard.
And that's what you got. So let this be a lesson to you that we are not responsible if we are late to shouting at you out.
Hey.
All right?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a codependent relation. I get my anger out, and then I realize that I shouldn't have been angry to begin with.
Every shout out next
I'm
month
really
will be
sorry.
about you.
I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have lost my cool there on you. I just didn't want to feel guilty, and I took it out on you just now because that's a codependent relationship.
Oh, it's okay. That's how you know that you love each other.
Yeah.
That's how you know we love you.
Because that toxicity creates a fire. And that's what we have.
Connection.
Burning flames between us.
Yeah, burning our skin.
Burning our skin, our soul.
Burning our souls.
Our
Burning
our goodwill.
Our intellect.
Our choices in life.
Yeah. Burning up our... Yeah.
It's a distraction.
To just a pile of smoldering regret.
Yeah, we're creating ashes together right now. Isn't that cool? We're
Creating
burning it all down.
Chemical change. And that's the only reality you can count on.
That's true love right there,
That's
Adelia.
true glove.
I know this was worth your time.